What is up, everybody? How's it going? Unbreakable Blurred here, and I'm doing something new today. I want to do a first 10 chapters synopsis of my new book that I picked up, The Darkness Outside of Us. Really good book. I am really enjoying it. For those who do not know, I wanted to expand my literary horizon outside of mangas and comic books. So I went to Books a Million, went to ChatGPT, put in some prompts, what I wanted to read, what I thought would hold my attention, and asked for some recommendations, and it recommended me this book, and 10 out of 10 so far. 10 out of 10 so far. I'm only like 10 chapters. I'm like this far in. Like, not much, but pamphlet size. I've got a good start on it. How many pages are there? There are 397 pages. I am 59 pages in, so yeah. But yeah. I want to do a quick synopsis. I'm gonna try to keep it as spoiler free. Just give you guys the bits and pieces, like let you know what's going on. Before we start, I want you guys to know I am a visionary reader. I'm using Audible because it has the audiobook of this, so I can still tism while listening to it. But I need visual aids because as good as my imagination is, it's really hard for me to imagine people giving off like the details they put. So I took some of those details and in my own little, went to Facebook image and had them create a picture for me. And when I talk about those characters, I will pop the picture up here so you can, we can all have, for those who do not read the book but want to read it, help you out so you'll have someone to in your mind when you read. Okay, so we start off on a spaceship, the Endeavor. We start off on this gentleman called Ambrose. He is in a medical bay right now. He's not looking too good. Apparently, their launch didn't go too well for him. Yeah, he got pretty banged up. This is what Ambrose looks to me. Handsome fellow, isn't he? Yeah. But yeah, he's laying in bed. He wakes up because he hears his voice being called by his mom's voice. He wakes up and it is the operating system for the Endeavor, or also known as OS. So OS tells him like, yo, I'm gonna need you to get up now. Like, while you've been like, I've been like taking care of you, like stuff has gone undone and the ship is in like peril and you might die. It'll be a while, but yeah, you might die. So I'm gonna need you to get up, Pokey Boo, and help out a little bit, do your job. So Ambrose gets up. He can't walk at first, like he's just out of it. But he explores the ship once he's, works up the courage and gets up. And he checks things. He has a little robot companion that goes around the ship called Rover. I can just picture. I got to think of a picture for Rover too. But yeah, that's later. And he starts on his work, getting things together. OS tells him of a mission that she think could help with, them making it to where they gotta go. Because he's on the Endeavor because he's on a rescue mission for someone really important to him. Not gonna tell you. If you want to know, read the book. Again, The Darkness Outside of Us. It's a really good read. He's on a mission to rescue a person very important to him. And she told him, like, we can make it, but we will literally be making it by the skin of our teeth if we don't do this excavation mission while we're, on the way to this place. And Ambrose is like, okay, cool, yeah, I can do it. I'll study, I'll get things, get prepared to do this. I'm sure I can do this. So he goes on, does his normal routine, and he noticed, like, OS, I told you to open all the doors so I can get my work done, right? And OS like, yeah, you did. I did. Why didn't this door open? Because I can't open it. But why? Because I can't open it. But why? Because I cannot open it. You both have to agree for me to open it. Both? Do you mean like the whole entire time since I've woken up, I have not been alone on the ship? Yes. And you weren't going to tell me? No. How was I going to find out? I was hoping you wouldn't. But yeah, you're not alone. There's another gentleman on the other side of the ship. Yeah, come to find out, this whole rescue mission is a joint effort between two pilots of the Endeavor, and one is our guy Ambrose. He is from, what's the name? What was the name of it again? Domocratia. Real name. Here it is. And the other. What is up, everybody? Post-editing blurred here. I got their factions mixed up. Kodak is from Democratia, and Ambrose is from this word. I still cannot pronounce it. I'm sorry. I know I couldn't pronounce it in the actual. You'll see in the future, but not. Anyway, I got their factions mixed up. Just know that. Peace out. Third gentleman is from the what's God? This word. Just he's from this word. This is where he, trained and got all his skill from. His name is Kodak. This is what he looks like in my head. He is very Russian coded. Like, even when I was listening to the audiobook, he's heavily Russian coded. So I'm guessing this place is somewhere in Russia. But they don't really hit it off at first. But they have to work together on this excavation mission to, survive. And I think through that, they get a amoeba of respect for each other. Not full of respect, but like it's growing. It's growing. The seed has been planted. We're just waiting for it to grow. We just gotta nurture it so it can grow. And fast forward, they have a chance to call back home, Earth, and let's just say it doesn't go well, and it brings up more questions than answers of what's really going on. Like how Ambrose didn't know that Kodak was going to be there, and like Kodak just kind of, again, you got to read to see how Kodak feels about Ambrose. It's really funny. It's also, there's a joke about changing the settings of OS, which is hilarious. Again, you have to read the book for yourself. But yeah, it ends on the 10th chapter ends on a cliffhanger of them starting to like side eye stuff that's going on the ship. But yeah, that's the first 10 chapters. I try to keep it as vague as I can, like just bare bones, because I want you to go out and read this book. Because so far, I'm loving it. I think it's been the first time I've read like a space sci-fi book in like, oh God, forever. Like, the last book I read was during the pandemic, and it was Stephen King's Dolores Claiborne. It was at my job at the gift shop, because they donate books at the gift shop. And I found this, and I remember this book from the Kathy Bates movie. And I'm like, did not know Stephen King wrote that. So yeah, I picked it up and read it. Good book. But yeah, like this was like the only other book, well, besides Harry Potter and Hunger Games, but like I like to think of those as trend books now because yeah, still good books, but you know, like everybody's read Harry Potter and Hunger Games, if not seen the movie. But like, it's good to read a book that does not have a movie or a TV show or anything like that. Like something that's not connected to another form of media. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But yeah, first 10 chapters, love so far. Literally, as soon as I get off this, I'm going to go read another, I think we'll do 3 chapters. 3 chapters. Ignore what you saw. But yeah, highly recommend The Darkness Outside of Us. And yeah, I will catch you guys later. This was a first for me. I've never done a book review before. I think I did pretty good. Comment below and let me know how you think I did. Like, you know, be honest. Again, this is a small channel. I'm still working on things, building it up. But yeah, comment below. Let me know. I will catch you guys later. Peace.